Thanks for walking us through the plan.
You guys heading up north soon?
Yeah, we've got Lizzie for a couple weeks this summer.
Taking her fishing, I hope. That's the plan.
Doors. Connect us to what's important.
Excited, sweetie?
A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors. Backed by a team of specialists, your advisor helps you build a personalized, tax-smart investment strategy, identifying opportunities across your entire portfolio. And when life surprises you, your plan can change too. Because doors were meant to be opened.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or enter WJBF.com and click on Marketplace to start saving now. Live 5%, weather coverage you can count on.
A wet pattern is settling in, and what that means for your Memorial Day forecast and the remainder of the week, I'll have coming up.
A shooting at an Augusta apartment complex leaves one injured. Deputies searching for a man they say is armed and dangerous. The latest of the investigation as your news at 6 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
And good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sean Cabbage-Stock. Kim is off tonight. Our coverage you can count on begins with new developments in Saturday night shooting at Bon Air Apartments. Deputies are searching for 61-year-old Danny Fitzgerald Luke. He's wanted for aggravated assault after the shooting at the apartment complex. Investigators say he's armed and dangerous. If you see him, call the sheriff's office or the number on your screen. A pedestrian is dead after a hit and run early this morning. Investigators say it happened at around 3 a.m. on Deansbridge Road near Suss Lounge. The driver and car were found about a mile from the scene. The victim identified as 23-year-old Xavier Wimberly of Hepzibah. An autopsy is scheduled. No further details are available right now. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office searching for a homicide suspect. Tayshawn Goodwin is wanted for the incident that happened on May 21st on Lumpkin Road. He's considered armed and dangerous. If you have any information, contact the Sheriff's Office. Richmond County deputies are still needing your help finding a missing man. 25-year-old Shafir Burke was last seen walking away from an apartment complex on Bahama Drive at around 10 Friday night. He was wearing a navy hoodie and sweatpants. He's about 5'6", weighing about 190 pounds. Contact the authorities if you know anything. Time for a quick check of the forecast with meteorologist Avery Gray. Avery, it's great to see you.
Hey, it's great to see you as well, Sean. Right now, we currently have just a few showers in our southern line counties down in Screven County with Sylvania, but definitely nothing like what we were experiencing earlier this morning. Right now in Swainsboro, beautiful look of that flag just blowing. Not very much though, because our winds are on the lower side. So taking a look at the bigger picture that's going on right now, we do have that stalled stationary front that brought us those storms this morning. Will continue to bring some rain this week, but definitely seeing those pop-up showers for the majority of the southeast experienced by that front. Temperatures around the CSRA are in the 70s for the majority of our northern line counties, but definitely warmer towards our southern line counties at 85 in Wrightsville. Our heat index, we feel about the same, a little bit cooler, and our temperature change. I did want to point this out. We have a 11-degree difference in Aiken and Thompson's and Allendale, so definitely feeling the cooler side of that. Winds, not much wind going on right now, maybe a slight breeze, but very negligible. And our wind gusts are just doing the same thing. So taking a look at Memorial Day, if you did want to go onto the lake, we do have rain chances for your morning and your evening hours. By 12 p.m. we'll stay on the drier side, so you might want to go out towards the afternoon, but 72 at 9, 80 by 12, and rounding out to 74 by 8 p.m. So taking a look ahead, we can experience that rain will continue into next week because of a wedge setup that we do have coming in, and I'll tell you everything you need to know after this. Back to you, Sean.
All right, Avery, thank you. Heads up, Allendale High School parents, graduation is moving back to Tiger Stadium. The ceremony is still set for the 30th at 7 p.m. Leaders say the move comes after talks with law enforcement. Everybody will be screened with metal detectors and must stay seated. If bad weather hits, the graduation will move indoors to the elementary school gym, and the event will be live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. If you're headed to North Augusta's Memorial Day ceremony, the location has changed. Due to possible rain on Monday, the ceremony will now be held indoors at Post 71 and is located at 333 East Spring Grove Avenue, and the time stays the same at 11 a.m. Also at 11 Monday, there's another Memorial Day observance for the Aiken County veterans at the park over there on Richland Avenue East in Aiken, and that'll be presented by the Aiken County Veterans Council. Aiken honoring the fallen with its annual Memorial Day parade Saturday. Hannah McDonald was there.
The streets were full of red, white, and blue, and those in uniform to remember the men and women who gave their life for our country. Thank you for your service. The chair of the Aiken County Veterans Council says this is a day to honor and remember those brave men and women.
I'm a combat veteran. I'm a Green Beret from the United States Army, so Memorial Day is a big deal to me. I lost 17 of my brothers over the years going in and out of combat zones. So, it's a day to stop and pause, to take just a moment to say thank you and to realize what's been given for this country.
I spoke with two friends who have been attending the Aiken Memorial Day Parade for 10 years. They tell me they always look forward to seeing the city show up for our veterans.
I just love it because everybody's so friendly, patriotic, all the people here, and just the fact that they honor, this town honors our veterans and people that have died in wars, and just remembers the service and sacrifice of our military and also the families, because the families serve too.
Copert says events like this would not be possible without the community members always showing up to support the organizations in their town.
It doesn't work without all of the people that are here making it happen. So if the community doesn't support it, it doesn't work. So yeah, it's a special place. We're very proud to live here, and we've got 20,000 veterans that call Aiken County home.
The parade was free for anyone of all ages to attend. In Aiken, Hannah McDonald, WJBF News Channel 6.
And if you're planning on drinking this holiday weekend, don't drive and don't let your friends drive drunk either. AAA's Tow to Go program offers a free ride for impaired drivers. All you have to do is call 855-2TOW-2GO. That's 855-286-9246. It's available here in Georgia now until 6 a.m. Tuesday. And a tow truck will take you and your car to a safe spot within 10 miles. Next time on Jenny, from reminders about babies and hot cars to water safety and picking the right sunscreen, we're talking about keeping the little ones safe in the summer heat. Our baby expert is back. She's Shannon Usher, and she's a certified neonatal occupational therapist specializing in developmental concerns for babies from birth to 1 year. And she got plenty of advice for parents on keeping babies safe this summer.
The American Academy of Pediatrics doesn't recommend sunscreen on babies less than 6 months just because their skin isn't as thick as it will be as they grow, so they're more susceptible to absorb any chemicals that are added to the sunscreen, as well as you just don't want them in the sun. And sometimes there's this artificial sense of safety because they have sunscreen on. Now a baby can go in the sun.
You can find out more about summer safety and Shannon's practice, Peaceful Infant. Plus, summer camps are filling up fast. We show you how you can get your kids into a musical theater camp in Martinez. It's coming up Tuesday, 12:30 on Jenny.
Rain chances for the week continues as an active pattern settles in. I'll have everything you need to know coming up.
Children First on WJBF News Channel 6 is sponsored by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey.
Hey, it's Anna Christina. I'm here at Jimmy's Home Furnishings, and we have a Memorial Day sale like no other. Get 0% financing with no money down. That's right. Come into Jimmy's and see our amazing selections of furniture and styles you're gonna love. And get 0% financing. Plus, get $500 off select mattresses. And at Jimmy's, we offer a price match guarantee, and military always gets free delivery and setup. Jimmy's Home Furnishings, where it feels like home.
Every day brings some free, or get up to $6,000 total savings on Frontier.
Kelly, where do your best mornings start?
What do you think?
The best morning starts with Kelly and Mark.
You're like apple pie in America.
Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. We are currently taking a live look in at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over the Augusta Marriott. We can definitely see that we have those overcast clouds that are just causing some gloomy weather outside right now. It is 75 degrees and it feels like it as well, with variable wind coming in at 5 miles per hour. So taking a look at our live Viper 6 radar, you can see we had those showers earlier, but they have moved out for the majority of the area for the CSRA, and we are dry right now. Our winds are pretty much non-existent, maybe that slight breeze outside. Our temperatures around the CSRA in the 70s for the majority, but as we go into those southern line counties, it does warm up with our highest temperature in Wrightsville at 84 degrees. Taking a look at the sticky meter, our dew points are on the rise, and that's because of the rain chances that we have coming up. So 40% tomorrow, 80% by Tuesday, and going into next week, we're still going to see that rain, so it is going to be a rainy one as we have this wedge set up. So right now we have a high pressure over the northeast that's bringing in cool air. That cool air acts as a blanket over the CSRA and the Appalachian Mountains that are right here. That's also going to help with that cold air just staying right there. Warm air will go over top of it, and that causes instability. And then we have a front, and that front plus instability triggers showers and storms. So that is what we are expecting. We do have that marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow, and that's going to be accompanied with damaging winds and hail. Those are our major risks for that severe weather if anything were to occur. And just a reminder of what this means, the marginal level 1 risk just means that isolated severe thunderstorms are possible. So definitely not looking like a widespread severe weather outbreak or anything like that, just it's making people aware that severe weather is possible. So taking a look at the futurecast, a closer look at what's going on, you can see that we will have some rain come through, and that rain is just going to stay. So we're looking at Monday by 7:30 p.m. in the evening hours, we'll see those showers mostly at the majority of those southern line counties, but a light blanket of rain just covering the CSRA for the majority of tomorrow. And then we'll see that the front will start to pass, but we have another system coming through. You'll see storms start to initiate in this warm sector, so between this cold front and that warm front, and that will make its way into the CSRA as well. We'll start to dry out, but rain just keeps coming back. So we are in for a rainy weekend ahead. So we were looking at storm fuel. So in order to get severe storms, we have to have fuel to keep them going. So taking a look, we'll have low storm fuel going into the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. We'll start to warm up throughout the day. Heat equals that storm fuel. So we'll definitely see that towards our lower southern line counties, and we'll see that continue moderate by 5 p.m., but mostly staying south to us overnight, having some rain totals and the potential rainfall of 1.25 inches over the CSRA. And that's pretty beneficial because we do have that slight drought, and hopefully we'll relieve that going into tomorrow. So the lows for tonight, we are in the mid-60s across the board, and for our highs tomorrow, we're about 70, but going into the 80s towards those lower counties. And this is a look at your 10-day weather forecast. You can see that our highs for tomorrow are going to be 80 degrees with those scattered chances of storms, and we'll have those rain chances continue into next week. Back to you, Sean.
All right, umbrella near. Avery, thank you. 5 years since George Floyd's death, the country remembers, but police reform still faces setbacks. What his family and activists are saying. The story next.
Children First on WJBF News Channel 6 is sponsored by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey.
We've helped injured people.
It's a winner-take-all Sunday for our college teams. Championships and College World Series spots are up for grabs. So who's still in the hunt? Gabriel Stovall has everything we need to know. Next is sports.
Insurance customer satisfaction in the Southeast.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
Live Viper 6 weather when it matters most.
Stream it anytime, anywhere.
Plus, it's totally free. No subscription required.
WJBN 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device. Closed captioning on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Hearing Associates of South Carolina. The live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Clemson baseball team was in Durham, North Carolina Sunday afternoon trying to follow the footsteps of the Clemson softball team. They were trying to claim an ACC championship. Now, in order to do that, they'd have to get past that 41-win North Carolina Tar Heel squad who was playing close to home in Durham. The winner gets an automatic berth to the NCAA tournament, and not only was this not close, it was never close. Tigers fell behind early in spite of that home run you saw, with North Carolina scoring runs in the first 3 innings, leading 4-0 before heading into a scoreless 4th frame. The Tar Heels broke it open in the 5th frame, uncorking the bats to the tune of 8 runs. Clemson finally put a pair on in the 7th, but it was too little too late. North Carolina routs Clemson 14-4. They win that automatic bid, while Clemson will wait for Monday's selection show to see their fate. And it's also a winner-take-all Sunday for Georgia and Florida in super regional action in Gainesville. The Dogs and Gators split the first 2 games. Decisive game 3 taking place. First pitch was at 4 p.m. I think it's still in progress right now, and it's a defensive battle with Florida leading 1-0 in the 5th inning last we checked. Gators do have 8 hits, but could only muster that 1 score out so far. Dogs' bats are kind of cold right now. We'll give you final score and details at 11 o'clock. And another winner-take-all Sunday matchup. This one between the South Carolina Gamecocks and the UCLA Bruins. Gamecocks won that first game, if you remember, but UCLA trying to take the next 2, game 3 Sunday afternoon. Not much in the way of offense for either team, but UCLA able to squeeze out a run in the top of the 1st and 5th innings. Pitching held the Gamecocks to just a 3-hitter performance. The Bruins tacked on 3 insurance runs in the 7th. They take the decisive game 3 and win the super regional, knocking off South Carolina 5-0 and keeping them from that College World Series dream. And we'll have more highlights as well as high school baseball. Let you know who's playing still for the state tournament in high school sports coming up this week. That's all for sports for now. We'll be back after this.
And time for a check of the forecast, Avery.
Yes, we will have rain for tomorrow, clearing out by the afternoon, but definitely coming back into the evening. We'll have rain continuing into next week as we do have that wedge set up, but Tuesday we can experience a high of 78, so definitely cooling off because of that cold air damming wedge setup that we do have going on, but warming up as the week increases.
All right, that's our report for now. Thank you for joining us. We're back at 11.